Okay, well, let's move on to Invicta, which is a supplier of engineering consumables trading as BMG. Explain.
Bearing Man Group. People will be familiar with the Bearing Man logo. That's basically the major supplier of engineering consumables, bearings, belts, and that kind of things to the mines and to the manufacturing and other industries in South Africa.
It's exposed to Southern Africa and Asia. Market cap 6.1 billion rand. PE ratio 13.5. Dividend yield here of 2.6%. I still think that if we look at that initial dividend yield of 6%, on
Hudeko, yeah.
No, it wasn't Hudeko, the first company that we discussed.
Roynet, yes.
The dividend yield on Roynet is very attractive.
Yeah.
We're now coming down on dividend yield.
Invicta, it's a real hero to zero story. If you look at its path,
it's hero to zero, not zero to hero.
Zero to hero and maybe now
and
back.
then now the other way, because it had sort of a 9-year period from 2004 to 2013 where it saw some just fantastic growth. Not even the 2008 market crash could stop it. It had some fantastic acquisitions, but over the last few years it's been hit by what you can sort of call a perfect storm. You've got its capital equipment group, which focuses on agricultural and construction equipment. The construction sector has been under pressure since 2010, really hasn't seen any great recovery. The agricultural, really the big problem there was the drought that hopefully we've put behind us. There's been some recovery there. The other part of the business focuses on engineering consumables, and they tend to supply the mining sector, which also has its own problems. But I like this company.
Well, let's get the share price graph.
Yeah, I like this company. I think this is a perfect time to come in. We've already seen over the last 6 months in terms of, it's already started recovering in terms of revenue, in terms of growth. It's got a great management team, and I think it's a good time to come in. I really like this company.
Well, this is, we haven't heard this kind of enthusiasm yet in the conversation from
the question here is Christo Wiese, through Titan Investments, owns a big chunk of this one, and of course he's been around. Arnold Goldstone is now back in a semi-executive capacity. They lost Charles Walters and a couple of other management personalities. So it's an interesting one. I mean, Bearing Man, power stations, mines, they recently sold their building and supply business, which is unusual to Steinhoff. There was a business called Tile Tory.
Was it not core to the...
Yeah, not core. They only own 60% of it, capital intensive, just they're finding it difficult. Yeah. Remember also Singapore-based business Kiernan is in here as well.
Oh, Kiernan. Now, do you share Mduduzi's enthusiasm on it?
I don't know though. I think the cycle is not exactly hugely advantageous for them. You know, there's a lot of corner cutting going on in capital spending generally. I know people have got to maintain stuff.
I think
you're right to respond.
I think what I really like about this business is the management team has been able to run the business very well through very difficult times. It's gone through some very bad times, and they've sort of not at the other end, but they're on their way to recovery.
So we're looking to going back to hero status.
Back to hero status.
Well, interestingly, the top executives in the form of Wiese and Goldstone are very well established and very successful, but they lost Charles Wheeler, who's gone not Charles Wheeler, Charles...
you mustn't give
Walters.
Yes. Charles Walters, yes, the other Charles.
Yes.
He's gone to become the CEO of Associated Ore and Metal, ASOR, right? Another big listed group.
You think that's a big loss for them?
Byron Nichols, who was running the BMG division, had a stroke while he was busy riding his bicycle on the Cape Peninsula. So he's out of the business.
I hope it wasn't company-induced stress.
So now, I mean, it is going to be an interesting transition for them. Goldstone's come back into an executive role.
And Wiese?
Well, I mean, he is now pushing his late 70s, but he's one of South Africa's richest and most successful investors, and he still works a full day every day. But remember, he's got a massive stake in Steinhoff, and he's still got a massive stake in Shoprite.
So he's got a full portfolio to...
So his stake in Invicta is the least of his worries, probably.
Hot, not.
I'm hot.
Paul, are you not going to echo a hot?
No, I'm going to pass also on this one. I just think the mood out there at the moment for these kinds of businesses is a bit crusty still.